Hey, what is up, YouTube? This is Lost Inferno Fire Dragon here, and today I'm going to be opening up an Ikorai backpack. So we'll go ahead. Ooh, oh wow, this is the dice. Okay, I like it already. We'll pull our packs out, and here are. Ooh, I'm going to check that out in a bit. Let's see what these are real quick. Okay, so these are our little tokens we get for reach, +1/+1, lifelink, hexproof, burst strike, and menace. Along with flying, trample, death touch, flying, and vigilance. That's cool. So we'll move that out of the way. And then we'll go ahead, open this up first. And we'll move on to our booster packs. We have Colossification. Oh, and these are our foil lands in here. Wow, those look cool. Alright, now moving on to our packs. Yeah, bless me. I hate my allergies. Sorry, I've been doing a lot of stuff today. Just finished my Knights Commander deck, so you'll be getting that as a deck profile. And yeah. Okay, so we have Adaptive Shimmer, Flash. Adapter Shimmer enters the battlefield with 3 +1/+1 counters on it. Phase Dolphin. When Phase Dolphin attacks, another target attacking creature can't block this turn. Bushmint Poacher. Sacrifice another creature, you gain life equal to that creature's toughness. Draw a card. Heightened Reflex. Put a +1/+0 until end of turn. Put a first strike counter on it. Coordinated Charge. Creatures you control get +2/+1 until end of turn. Cycling 2. Frostveil Ambush. Target up to 2 target creatures. Those creatures don't untap during their controller's next untap step. Checkpoint Officer. Tap target creature. Furtlid. Furtlid enters the battlefield with 2 +1/+1 counters on it. Remove a +1/+1 counter for target player searches their library for a basic land card, puts it on the battlefield, tapped, and shuffle their library. Pantega Tiger. Flying. When Pantega enters the battlefield, target human you control gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Oh, cool. Cloud Piercer. Mutate 3. If you cast a spell for its mutate cost, put it over or under target non-human creature you own, they mutate into the creature on top plus of all abilities from under it. Reach. When this creature mutates, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Tranquil Clove. Enters tap, but you gain a life. Archipelago. Mutate 5. When this creature mutates, put up to tap up to X target creatures, where X is the number of times this creature is mutated. Those creatures don't untap during their controller's next untap step. Easy Prey. Destroy target creature with converted mana cost 2 or less. Purcell Beast. Mutate. Look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you may put it onto the battlefield. If you don't put the card onto the battlefield, put it into your hand. And we have Narset of the Ancient Ways. You gain 2 life, add 1 blue, red, or white. Spend this mana only to cast a non-creature spell. Draw a card, then you may discard a card. When you discard a non-land card this way, Narset deals damage equal to the card's converted mana cost to target creature or planeswalker. You get an emblem. When you cast a non-creature spell, this emblem deals 2 damage to any target. Sweet, we pulled our first mythic. Sorry for this sniffling. My allergies have been really bad today. So my nose is a bit stuffed right now. Suffocating fumes. Your opponent's creatures your opponent control get -1/-1 until end of turn. Ferocious Tigerilla. Tigerilla enters the battlefield. Mate your choice with a trample counter or a menace counter on it. Bristling Boar. Bristling Boar can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. Convolute. Target counter spell unless the controller pays 4. Durable Coil Bug. Pay 5, return Durable Coil Bug from your graveyard to your hand. Raking Claws. Target creature gains double strike until end of turn, cycling 2. Honey Mammoth. Honey Mammoth enters the battlefield, you gain 4 life. Vulpikeet. Mutate 3. Flying. When this creature mutates, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Ram through. Target creature you control deals damage equal to power to target creature you don't control. If the creature you control has trample, excess damage dealt to this is dealt to the creature's controller instead. Maned Serval. Vigilance. Plains Majestic Auricorn. Vigilance. When this creature mutates, you gain 4 life. Glowstone Recluse. Reach. When this creature mutates, put 2 +1/+1 counter on it. Sanctuary Smasher. First strike. Cycling 3. When you cycle Sanctuary Smasher, put a first strike counter on target creature you control. Mythos Brachos. If you spend a green and black was spent to cast the spell, search your library for a card, put that card into your graveyard, then shuffle your library. Return up to 2 permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, there we go. Just had to figure out where I was gonna put the cards at. I just had to open the cards off camera because it makes it easier for me to so I don't knock over my own camera. Thieving Otter. When Thieving Otter deals damage to an opponent, draw a card. Blitzleech. Flash. When Blitzleet enters the battlefield, target creature an opponent controls gets -2/-2 until end of turn. Remove all counters from that creature. Blister Spit Gremlin. Blister Split Gremlin deals 1 damage to each opponent. When you cast a non-creature spell, untap Blister Split Gremlin. Blade Banish. Exile target creature with power 4 or greater. Capture Sphere. Flash. Enchant creature. When Capture Sphere enters the battlefield, tap enchanted creature. Enchanted creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap step. Mutual Destruction. This spell has Flash as long as you control a permanent with Flash. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice a creature, destroy target creature. Farfinder. Vigilance. When Farfinder enters the battlefield, may search your land for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. Adventurous Impulse. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature or land card from among them, put them into your hand, put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Solid Pudding. Flash. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1. As long as enchanted creature has vigilance, it's assigned combat damage equal to the toughness rather than its power. Boot Nipper. Boot Nipper enters the battlefield, your choice, with either Death Touch counter or life counter on it. Thornwood Falls. You gain a life. Ominous Seas. When you draw a card, you may put a Foreshadow counter on Ominous Seas. Remove 8 Foreshadow counters on Ominous Seas. Create an 8/8 blue Kraken creature token. Chattering Harvester. Mutate. When this creature mutates, each opponent sacrifices a creature. Back for more. Return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. When you do, it fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. And Zurita the Dawnwalker. I just gotta try and get this. I gotta try and get this all done quickly. But also, please like and subscribe to the channel because I really need it. Also, if you guys want, I plan on doing a making doing a video that Grant Thompson has done in the past. It's the forge made out of the paint can, but I'm going to put my own spin on it. If you guys want to see that, let's get the video to 300 likes and get up to, say, 360 subscribers. To do that, we have Spellier Wolverine. Spell Wolverine has double strike as long as there are 3 or more instant sorceries in your graveyard. Sleep Dart. When Sleep Dart enters battlefield, draw a card. Sacrifice Sleep Dart. Target creature doesn't untap during its controller's next untap set. Face at Reader. Draw a card, then discard a card. Unlikely Aid. Target creature gets +2/+0. Gains indestructible until end of turn. Go for Blood. Target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. Cycling. Plummet. Destroy target creature with flying. Survivor's Bond. Choose one or both. Return target human creature card from your graveyard to hand. Return non-human creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Helicia Glider. Helicia Glider enters the battlefield with your choice of flying counter or first strike counter on it. Essence Scatter. Counter target spell. Islands. Fight as 1. Target human you control gets +1/+1 until end of turn. gains indestructible. And it's the non-human gets +1/+1 gains indestructible. Zirconium Crystal, Sanctuary Lockdown, humans control get +1/+1, and Garuda Doom of the Depths. When Garuda enters the battlefield, each player puts top 4 cards of their library into their graveyard, put a creature card with even converted mana cost from among those cards onto the battlefield under your control. Oy. Okay, we have Keep Safe, counter target spell that targets a permanent you control, draw a card. Lava Serpent, hey, cycling 2. Crustacean Flash. Serrated Scorpion. When Serrated Scorpion dies, it deals 2 damage to each opponent, you gain 2 life. Fully Grown, target creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn, put a trample counter on it. Sabby Sabertooth, Fire Prophecy deals 3 damage to target creature. You may put a card from your hand on the bottom of your library. If you do, draw a card. Wilt, Thornwood Falls. Wilt is destroy target artifact or enchantment. Monstrous Step, target creature gets +7/+7 until end of turn. Up to 1 other target creature blocks if able. Reptilian Reflection, when you cycle a card, you may have a Reptilian Reflection become a 5/4 dinosaur creature token with trample and haste in addition to other types until its end of turn. Cunning Night Bonder. Flash, when spells with Flash cost 1 less to cast and cannot be countered. Everquail Phoenix. Flying, when this creature mutates, create a red artifact token named Feather with sacrifice a feather, return target Phoenix card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. That would actually make a pretty good card to make a Phoenix deck. Oy. Okay, we have Dranith Stinger, Aegis Turtle. Okay, for Dranith Stinger, when you cycle another card, Dranith Stinger deals 1 damage to each opponent. Whisper Squad, search your library for a card named Whisper Squad, put it on the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. Prickly Marmoset. First strike, when you cycle a card, Prickly Marmoset gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Almighty Brushwag. Trample, Almighty Brushwag gets +3/+3 until end of turn. Hampering Snare, creature your opponent controls gets -2/-0 until end of turn. Cycling 2. Volpe Cat. Mutate 3. Flying. When this creature mutates, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Glimmer Bell. Flying. Untap Glimmer Bell. Adventurous Impulse. Patea Tiger. Island. Wingspan Mentor. When Wingspan Mentor enters the battlefield, put a flying counter on target non-human creature you control. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control with flying. Hornbash Mentor. Hornbash Mentor enters the battlefield. Put a trample counter on target non-human creature you control. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control with trample. Insatiable Homophage. Death Touch. When this creature mutates, each opponent loses X life, and you gain X life where X is the number of times this creature is mutated. Kogla the Titan Ape. Kogla the Titan Ape enters the battlefield. It fights up to target creature you don't control. Kogla attacks, destroy target artifact or enchantment, depending player controls. Return human creature you control to its owner's hand. Kogla gains indestructible until end of turn. I have 4 packs left. Hopefully we can get through this quickly. Also, if you guys want, you guys can check out a TCG player for either this Magic set or any other stuff you want. And use the code Lost Inferno Fire Dragon. And that will go towards the channel. So if you guys want to help pay for me making the forge, then there you go. All you gotta do is just help me, so you guys can help me pay for the forge and all the other stuff that's going to come after, so I can do blacksmithing and all that. All you gotta do is just use my TCG player name. Deadweight. Enchanted creature gets -2/-2. Cathartic Reunion. As an additional cost to cast a spell, discard 2 cards, draw 3 cards. Wingfold Pteranodon. Wingfold Pteranodon enters the battlefield with your choice of a flying counter on it or a hexproof counter on it. Memory Leak. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from that player's hand, graveyard, or hand and exile it. Tentative Connection. This spell costs 3 less to cast if you control a creature with menace. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature. It gains haste until end of turn. Light of Hope. Choose one. You gain 4 life, destroy target enchantment, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Cloud Piercer, Survivor's Bond. Day Squad Marshal. Day Squad Marshal enters the battlefield. Create a 1/1 white human creature token. Mosscoat Goric. Vigilance. Thornwood Falls. Stormwild Caprador. If knockdown damage would be dealt to Stormwild Caprador, prevent that damage. Put a +1/+1 counter on Stormwild Caprador for each 1 damage prevented this way. Splendid Mare. Lifelink. Cycling. When you cycle a Splendor Mare, put a lifelink counter on target creature you control. Proud Wild Bonder. Trample. Creatures you control trample have. You may have this creature assign its combat damage as if though it weren't blocked. Labyrinth Raptor. Menace. When creatures you control with Menace become blocked, defending player sacrifices a creature blocking it. Creatures you control with Menace get +1/+0 until end of turn. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I'm just having it to where I can make it easier for me to, I'm just putting my garbage inside of a box I've already opened for today. And just, do this. One of Mind. This spell costs 2 less if you control a human creature and a non-human creature. Draw 2 cards. Dark Bargain. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put 2 of them into your hand, and the other in your graveyard. Bargain deals 2 damage to you. Frenzied Raptor. Frostlings. When Frostlink enters the battlefield, tap target creature an opponent controls. That creature doesn't untap. Gloom Pangolin. Pyroceratops. Trample. When you cast a non-creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Pyroceratops. Spontaneous Flight. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Put a flying counter on it. Blood Curdle. That reminds me of Stain's quirk from My Hero Academia or Boku no Hero Academia. Destroy target creature. Put a menace counter on it. Creature you control. Flycatcher Draphid. What? Okay. Flycatcher enters the battlefield with your choice of Vigilance counter or Reach counter on it. Draineth the Healer. When you cycle another card, you gain 1 life. Mountain, General's Enforcer, legendary humans you control have Indestructible. Poliwag Symbiote. Each creature you control costs 1 less to cast if it has Mutate. When you cast a creature spell, if it has Mutate, draw a card, then discard a card. Zongith Mamba. When this creature mutates, target creature gets an opponent controls gets -2/-2 until end of turn. And then we have Zogith Triome. These lands look cool in it. Oi. Last 2 packs. We have Evolving Wilds, Convolute, Unexpected Fangs. Put a +1/+1 counter and a lifelink counter on target creature. Ferocious Tagarilla, Bristling Boar, Anticipate. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put 1 of them into your hand, the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Essence Scatter, Sun Spinnerets, Divine Arrow, Blossoming Sands, Cryostation, Duskfang Mentor. Enters battlefield, put a lifelink counter on non-human creature control. Porbicut, Lord Dracus. When this creature mutates, you return target instant sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. And Draineth Magister. When your opponent casts a spell, your opponent can't cast spells from anywhere other than their hands. Wow, that's a pretty good card. And then our last pack. You have a Night Squad Commando. When Night Squad Commando enters the battlefield, if you attack this turn, create a 1/1 white human creature soldier token. Shredding Sails. Destroy target artifact. Shredding Sails deals 4 damage to target creature with flying. Mysterious Egg. When this creature mutates, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Startling Development. Until end of turn, target creature becomes a blue serpent with base power and toughness 4/4. Bushmeat Poacher. Heightened Reflexes. Rumbling Rock Slide. Deals damage to the target equal to the number of lands you control. Humble Naturalist. Add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana, only cast a creature spell. Parameter Sergeant. When Parameter Sergeant attacks, other humans control get +1/+0 until end of turn. Farfinder, Vigilant Mountain, Necropanther. When this creature mutates, return target creature with converted mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Charge of the Forever Beast. As an additional cost to cast a spell, reveal a creature card from your hand. Charge of the Never Beast deals damage equal to target creature or planeswalker to reveal card's power. Heartless Act. Choose one. Destroy target creature with no counters on it. Remove up to 3 counters from target creature. Eerie Ultimatum. Reveal any number of permanent cards from different names from your graveyard to the battlefield. Alright, this and don't forget to check out TCG Player. You want to check out this Magic set or any of the other sets for Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Cardfight Vanguard, Future Card Buddy Fight. Check those out on TCG Player. And this is Lost Inferno Fire Dragon signing off.